Right, good evening. I'm going to talk about how to set up this. This is a lighting controller, bought from a company called ST Great Deals. It's a lighting controller, USB DMX512, one universe. It's got two outputs on it, output 1, output 2. That's two universes. Only works with one universe, so that's a waste of money for a start. USB cable from there into the computer. It's also known as CYL-6602. Remember that. There are quite a few companies that sell it on eBay and various other shopping channels. Right? You get a CD with it, a recordable CD, not a company CD, a recordable CD. Tells you there's something wrong right away. Right, that came out of there, and then you get a USB cable A to B. That's it. I've already set this up so that it's working. You've got 3 lights, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights. Coming from the computer into there, from there into there. The reason I'm telling you this is it'll be clear in a minute. There, into there, an end of line resistor. Music's already on. I'm going to do it in FreeStyler. The lights will come on when this starts up. There you are. Right, so we know it is working. Okay, we'll just switch that off. In fact, yes, we'll switch it off. I'm going to take this cable here out because I want to use it, because I know that it's working, and I'll show you in a second. That's the cable there, that's taken out. Line up here, and the other end is obviously plugged in to this. That's the cable I've taken out. So take that out of there. We'll start it again, and only one light will work. That just lets you know that it's still working, right? So one light is working, so we know that that cable works. We'll put this cable in because I want to show you that it still works. That they are still working. Let me get to go round. That's that cable back in, or another cable back in, and it works. Easy enough, isn't it? CD player here. We'll put that CD in. That's it. Takes a few seconds and then it'll come up. There we are. See, it's come up. The bits and pieces you need. Easy lighting control, hardware driver, software, CYL-6602, CYL-6602 in Chinese, if you want it in Chinese. We'll just move that down. We'll go into FreeStyler setup. FreeStyler setup. At the moment, that is working on a different cable whatsoever, because we're going to be testing it. Right, still works. Now, we'll get rid of that just now. We'll bring this one back. Easy lighting control. Various things in it, LumiDMX, same stuff as in the other bits before. By the way, it doesn't work. Doesn't work, never will work. Hardware driver. You've got sunlight, you've got various other things. By the way, it doesn't work. Software. It can be used on, this is only the information they give you on the disc. It can be used for Avolites. Now there are 3 different versions of Avolites that it's meant to work on. Diamond, Titan and Pearl. It doesn't work. It works on dash light, or supposedly works on dash light. It doesn't work. For Grand MA on the PC, it doesn't work. For LumiDesk, it doesn't work. For Sunlight, it doesn't work. For FreeStyler, it doesn't work. For Martin Lightjockey, it doesn't work. We'll go into FreeStyler because that's what I've got set up here. Right, you've got 3D Magic, which is the sideshow if you want to do a sideshow and all the rest of it. Send message TCPI, USB DMX512 audio and light. Don't know why that's there, because it does absolutely nothing. There is nothing in it that's of any good. You've got a setup for FreeStyler, you've got a FreeStyler notes, and you've got a UDMX DLL. We'll get to that in a minute. FreeStyler is already set up. We'll go into the Word document and we will see how to set up FreeStyler. Right, set up FreeStyler, it's already set up. Copy UDMX DLL to C FreeStyler covering the previous DL files. Start the software, click Setup, click on FreeStyler Setup, select UDMX and save. Really simple, but with a bit. Right, UDMX DLL. Let's copy, go into my PC, go into C drive, go into FreeStyler. There are no UDMX DLLs in there because you're down here. UPD, UDP, FSD, uninstall. USB DMX6FS and USB DMX-SI. So we'll copy that into, or we'll paste that into there. UDMX DLL. Easy. That's it. Finished. Finished all that. We don't need it anymore, so just get rid of it. We'll start FreeStyler. Got previous versions already. That's right. Back to here. It works on that. This box tells you that it's UDMX or USB DMX512. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason though, that they want you to use UDMX. If you go in here, go right down to the bottom, right down the third to the bottom is USB DMX512. By the way, it doesn't work either. Right, UDMX is just a few above it. Into there, UDMX, 512 channels, save. Error while loading DLL. Every single version that is on there, and all the other versions, because I've checked them, it comes up with an error loading the DLL. DLL cannot be found, driver cannot be found, whatever it is, right? Okay, so it just goes off. That's it. It doesn't work. It is bought from a company called, as I say, ST Great Deals. It's a DMX stage lighting controller. It costs £69.58 and it's also got a number of CYL-6602. Doesn't work, right? Doesn't work because I've not plugged it in. But we're going to plug it in. We'll take this one out, because that's the thing that it was. We will plug this one into the computer and this one into the B side of the USB. Green power light comes on. Good, isn't it? Right, the cable we were using earlier for it to work gets plugged in there and into there. That's only because it's getting plugged in. Nothing, no other reason for it. Now what should happen is once I put this in or start it up again is this red light beside the green light should start flashing. These should all start working. Right, that's just the sound to light, so we'll get rid of the sound to light, then we'll restart it. Error loading DLL. Doesn't work. Try it again. Error loading DL. Error loading DLL. It just doesn't work, right? It's not trying to find drivers because there are no drivers online because I have looked. We'll leave it for a minute or two. Show you the music is still playing. Well, we'll maybe show you the music is still playing. Not responding. Not doing anything. Not doing anything. It doesn't work. Now, there are a few companies that sell this device online. Don't buy them. They're a waste of money. They do not work. You are paying £69, nearly £70, basically for a USB cable that would cost you normally about £4. Right, so what we'll do is we'll OK, in process. It'll have to shut down. It doesn't want to do it. End process. Okay, the only way to get this to work again, because that red light is still not on. We'll shut the computer down if you like. It makes no difference. Get rid of that. It's not finding drivers whatsoever. So we'll start it up again. Error loading DLL. Go back into your C drive. Go back into FreeStyler. Go down, find the UDMX file. UDMX DLL. Delete. Sorted. Error loading universe. Go into setup again. FreeStyler setup. UDMX. It's not got a driver. The UDMX drivers don't get this thing to work. None of the drivers get this thing to work. None of the lib drivers, none of the FTDL or FTDI drivers get to work. None of the CDC drivers get this to work. Nothing works. Go back into there. No USB for DMX found, because it's that one it's in, not the one I had in previously. If I put the one that I had in previously, it will work. Right, so we'll take this out again, which is the one that went up there. We'll take this out again. We'll take the driver out again. The green lights went off. We'll put this back in. This back into here. We'll have to come out of it again because it's going to try and find it, so we'll have to come out altogether. Are you sure you want to put yes? I'm sure. Restart it. Go back into setup. UDMX no. I want this one, which is an FRT driver. Yes, that's what I want. Save. Okay, now this should work. Nope, I'll have to turn the name off. Turn the name back on. Save. Come out again. Are you sure you want to put yes? You may even have to shut it down to get it to start again. But we'll try. There we are. All back up working again. So, really quite simple. If you've bought one of these, don't expect to get your money back because you have to send it back to China. It's going to cost you at least £60 to send it back to China. That is what they rely on. But, complain to eBay. Do not let them away with it. All these companies, write to the companies who they say that it works with. Avolites, Grand DMA, Lightjockey, Martin Lightjockey, FreeStyler. Write to all these companies and say that they're using, this company is using their name on products that do not work. Let's do the lights banging together. Hope you find this helpful. Thank you.